y'all, we are live here at the Darlington Raceway. When I say the Darlington Raceway, I mean the Darlington. What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? It is Artez of BullsbeatsTV, and welcome. I say to welcome to BullsbeatsTV, the relaunch of the channel. This channel was made by a ninth grade Artez years ago, and I decided, you know what? NASCAR is real hot right now, and I'm a fan of it. So guess what? We're gonna talk about some NASCAR on this channel. Uh, this has been an amazing year for NASCAR thus far. It has been amazing. You have 2311 coming into the game. You have Trackhouse. You have Colic Racing winning the other week. It's been so much good has been coming into NASCAR. So guess what? I'm going to talk about some of it. This year I've been so blessed to go to both Atlanta races, the Summer Daytona race. My goodness, the Darlington race, which we're about to talk about in a couple of seconds. But before Darlington, that was Daytona. Daytona was an amazing race. You had Ryan Blaney win that race. You had William Byron in that crash. You had Landon Castle. You had a lot of that going to where you had RCR battling out either Tyler Reddick, Austin Dillon. It came out to be Tyler Reddick at the end, getting that playoff spot. So going into the playoffs, you had a lot of things happening. You had 16 drivers. Who's gonna win Darlington? That's just the thing about that. What you're seeing right now is a little bit of content from the truck race. Needless to say, in the truck race, Sheldon Creed, John Hunter Nemechek, which one was going to win this race? I had Carson Hocevar that was going to win, but needless to say, it was Sheldon Creed at the very end. So going to the Cup Series race, Darlington was a real hot night. It was a real hot night of racing. It started off a little bit from what you're seeing right now. A lot of action in the truck race, but coming into the night race, it was a lot of unknowns. Did you think Kevin Harvick was going to come out and win this race? He's been hot at Darlington. He's won it before. Or did you think Denny Hamlin was going to win? Could it be a surprise winner? Could it be somebody new? Regardless of the fact, Darlington was that freaking race. And out of all the races I've been to thus far, and there's plenty more I'm going to later on, is the fact of who was going to win this race. Was it going to be the ones I've just mentioned? Was it going to be a playoff driver? Was it not going to be a playoff driver? And let me tell you this before we go on: if you did not see that race, go to the NASCAR channel. Please watch it, because it was a playoff driver show. What I mean by show, I mean crash show. Because let me tell you, nearly half of the drivers was in some type of trouble. To begin with. You had William Byron. You had you even had the first driver, Alex Bowman. Bowman was in trouble at the start of the race. Start of the race, had trouble, hit William Byron. His car wasn't even the same throughout the night. You had Kyle Busch get into some trouble. He even blessed all of us on the NBC broadcast. You had Michael McDowell, of course, Michael McDowell wrecking. And the thing about McDowell is he wrecked by himself. But needless to say, it was a lot of action in that race that was, for myself, a longtime viewer of NASCAR. I enjoyed it a lot. And for the races I've been to, even the plate races I've been to, this race was a hell of a race, especially at the end. Oh my goodness. The end of the Cup race was, when I tell you, one of the best endings I've seen, and it was something that I have envisioned myself doing on NASCAR Heat Evolution, NASCAR Thunder, whatever you want to call it. I've envisioned it so much, and it was done. It was done by the great Kyle Larson, and Larson did his best to win that race, and I really think he was going to win that race if Denny didn't go up the track how he did. Man, it was amazing. It was an amazing race. You had the playoff drivers struggle. You had Chase Elliott, William Byron, all of the Hendrick cars besides Kyle Larson get into some type of trouble. And coming out of it, you had Denny Hamlin finally winning his first race. In a week there has been a lot of controversy for Hamlin, he still won that race, came out on top. You had Kyle Larson finish second. You had Ross Chastain. And I really thought Ross Chastain was a sleeper. Ross Chastain was probably going to win that race. But guess what? He finished third. So needless to say, it was a lot of things that happened in that race. You had Corey LaJoie, my guy Corey LaJoie, come out, finish 15th. It was a crazy race. He was up there in the top 10. So be on the watch for him next season. Be on the watch for Spire Motorsports next season. Most definitely be on the watch for Kyle freaking Larson. Because Larson's car, oh my goodness. You had to be there to watch it. You had to be there to watch it. Because it was something amazing. And I would definitely go back to Darlington again. Darlington has surpassed. I love Atlanta. Atlanta is my track, my home track. But Darlington Raceway, the green flag runs, whatever you want to call it, still was good. Still was the best. And needless to say, that's gonna be definitely on my calendar for next year because it was something wild, and it was just something amazing. Needless to say, Kyle Larson is the man. That's my pick of winning the 2021 championship. That's my pick to win at Phoenix, to get it done regardless of the fact. You had Denny Hamlin as well. Hamlin is somewhat good. Hamlin is the man, so on and so forth, but I'm not sure about Hamlin right now. I'm a little scared of Hamlin. I don't know if he got what it takes to win, to beat the man that drives the 5-car, Kyle Larson. You got Kurt Busch. Kurt Busch is going to be an odd-song person to try to win the championship. I don't see Kurt Busch going out. He gonna go out of this round, but I don't see him going to the round of 4. But needless to say, man, it's 2021. It's NASCAR. It's the NASCAR season. You don't know what's going to happen. I mean, AJ Allmendinger just won last a couple of weeks ago at Indy. Ryan Blaney just won multiple races. You just don't know what's going to happen. So stay tuned to NASCAR. Most importantly, stay tuned to this content. Because it's BullsbeatsTV, and hey man, we're back. We're back. We're going to be pumping out content. It's going to be amazing stuff. Be on the watch for this channel because NASCAR stuff changes daily. And guess what? This channel is going to be here to cover it. Follow me on Twitter, Snapchat. Everything will be down below. Until next time, guys, stay safe, stay beautiful. Hey, BullsbeatsTV is